We are here in the beautiful city of Auburn, New York, here in the Finger Lakes region of New York. Hey everyone, Scott Man, and welcome. It is great to be checking out this beautiful city today, and we'll be spending a few hours walking around downtown, even seeing a few sights along the way too. And also, Auburn is played a central part of the Underground Railroad because Harriet Tubman herself even had a house here for quite a while here, and she's even buried here. So at the end of the video, yeah, we'll definitely go check out her gravesite. But for now, let's go for a walk. Downtown Auburn is quite beautiful, I have to say. And I've walked over to Market Street Park right here in downtown, and we get some beautiful sights along the Owasco River, which comes from nearby Owasco Lake, which is one of the Finger Lakes in the region. On a nice warm day like today, it's a great place just to chill out and enjoy the beautiful afternoon. I've worked up an appetite, so let's go across the street over to Prison City Pub and Brewery. For I was seeing online, it's supposed to have some really good food. So let's go cool off and have some delicious lunch. Alright, so it's time to cool off here in the restaurant, and very nice interior, I have to say. Hoping to eat outside, but all the tables are taken, but that's alright. But today I decided to get something a little healthier, so I got their Abundance Bowl or Abundance Salad. Got mine with grilled chicken. Also got quinoa, goat cheese, roasted vegetables, and of course topped with some maple vinaigrette dressing. That was quite good. Making up some of the grilled chicken too. Grilled chicken's really juicy too. Awesome food. That food was fantastic. Yeah, that really hit the spot. Alright, so now that we checked out downtown Auburn, let's go check out some of the cool sights around the area, including some of the sites associated with Harriet Tubman. Over here is the William Seward house. So William Seward, he was first the state senator for New York from 1830 to 1834. From 1838 to 1842, he was the governor of New York. And then 1848 to 1860, he was a U.S. senator from New York. And then from 1860 to about 1868, he was the Secretary of State under both Presidents Abraham Lincoln and Andrew Johnson. So the house itself was built in 1816 for Cayuga County Judge Elijah Miller. And then his daughter Frances married William Seward, and he was asked by Elijah Miller to have him live here. And then William Seward, he became the owner when Elijah Miller died in 1851. What a beautiful house. What's really cool too is that they also offer tours of the house as well. And they give guided tours on top of the hour. Alright, so let's go check out some other cool points of interest around the area. But we still have to get to some of the stuff about Harriet Tubman, so don't go anywhere. Before we go over to Harriet Tubman's house, this is the Cayuga Museum of History and Art, located on Genesee Street to the west of downtown. The museum is located inside the Willard Case Mansion, which construction began first back in 1836. Sylvester Willard and his father-in-law Erastus Case bought it partially completed in 1843. Case then later offered the mansion and carriage house to Auburn citizens in 1934, and now it is the museum today. Alright, now the time has come for us to check out one of the coolest historic sites in all of Auburn, Harriet Tubman's house. So let's get in the car and head over there. During the mid-1800s, Auburn was a big hub for abolitionists. Harriet Tubman purchased the farm south of the Seward mansion in 1859 from Frances Seward, who was the wife of William Seward. William Seward was the one that we talked about earlier. Her original house was burned down, but then the brick house we see here today was constructed in 1881 and 1882. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in 1822 in Maryland. Harriet Tubman was notorious for helping friends and family escape slavery in the South, and as she was a big conductor of the Underground Railroad. But yeah, how cool is that? It's like, one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that my grandfather was born in Auburn, New York, and I never knew until just recently that Harriet Tubman had a house in the same city that my grandpa was born in. Okay, so we're going to check out a little park that's just outside of Auburn before we conclude the video over at the cemetery, where we'll go over to where Harriet Tubman is buried. And welcome to Emerson Park. This is a beautiful park located just outside of Auburn along Owasco Lake and of course Owasco River. Over here you got a lot of areas for picnicking, you got a nice river you can go fishing in, and there's even a pier that goes out into the lake. Yep, over here at the end of the pier you get some great views of Owasco Lake. You can see the whole area from here. This is absolutely beautiful. I really need to come back and check out more of the Finger Lakes region of New York. Not just Auburn, but many of the other communities in the area. But I can see me coming back to Auburn at some point too, just to check out the museums more properly, because I didn't really have time to go inside any of them today. In fact, I think the Harriet Tubman Museum, I think I would have had to make an appointment, and I think I just missed the tour that they're going to give. So it gives me a reason to come back. But before we conclude this video, we're going to head back into town and we're going to go see the final resting place of Harriet Tubman. And we've made over to Fort Hill Cemetery, located not too far away from downtown Auburn. And here is the final resting place of Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman lived a very fulfilling life and played a huge role with helping former slaves escape slavery and make their way up north via the Underground Railroad. She is truly a heroine of American history. And it's really cool how you can visit her grave here in Auburn. But yeah, I had such a great time here in Auburn, New York today. Got to learn a lot of cool history here. Got to check out the downtown area and even see one of the Finger Lakes as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video here in Auburn, New York. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join for the adventure. And don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from Auburn, New York.